Look, I know this sounds crazy, but I need to tell someone about what happened to me last month. I'm Bridget, and I work at this boring insurance company in Phoenix. My boss finally gave me a week off, so I decided to drive up to Seattle to visit my sister Carmen. Simple road trip, right? Wrong. I left Phoenix around 6 a.m. on a Tuesday. My old Honda was making this weird clicking noise whenever I turned left, but I figured it would be fine. The first few hours were normal. I stopped at this gas station in Flagstaff because I always get their cherry slushies. Anyway, that's where I first noticed the other car. It was a white Honda Civic, exactly like mine. Same year, same model. Even had the same stupid bumper sticker my ex-boyfriend put on there that says, "Honk if you love tacos." I thought it was funny at first. What are the odds, you know? But then things got weird. When I got back on the highway, the white Honda was behind me. Fine, whatever. But when I changed lanes to pass this slow truck, the other car did the exact same thing. Same timing, same everything. I thought maybe the driver was just following traffic patterns. Then I stopped for lunch in Albuquerque at this random Subway. I ordered a meatball sub with extra cheese and a Coke. When I looked out the window, there was that white Honda again. And this person? They were dressed exactly like me. Blue jeans, red flannel shirt, even the same stupid baseball cap I bought at a truck stop years ago. I started paying attention after that. Every time I switched lanes, they switched lanes. When I stopped for gas and Gallup, they stopped too. Same pump position, same everything. I even watched them through the window, and they were mimicking my exact movements. When I stretched my arms, they stretched theirs. When I checked my phone, they checked theirs. This went on for hours. Denver, Salt Lake City, every damn stop. I started doing random things just to test it. I'd suddenly change lanes for no reason. They'd do it too. I'd stop at weird rest areas. They'd follow. I called my sister to tell her about it, and through the restaurant window, I could see the other person talking on their phone at the exact same time, making the same hand gestures. By the time I reached Boise, I was freaking out. I decided to do something completely random. I pulled into this 24-hour diner at 2 a.m. and ordered pancakes with pickles on top. Nobody orders that shit. But when I looked outside, there they were, sitting by the window, eating the same disgusting meal. That's when I really lost it. I marched outside to confront them, but their car was gone. Just gone. I asked the waitress if she saw another person eating pancakes with pickles. She looked at me like I was nuts and said I was the only customer who'd ordered that in months. I started thinking maybe I was going crazy, but I kept driving, and the Honda kept appearing. Same pattern, same everything. I tried taking random exits, making sudden turns, even driving in circles. Nothing worked. They were always there, always matching me perfectly. The worst part? I started wondering if I was the one copying them. Like, what if I was unconsciously following this other person around? What if I was the creepy stalker? I finally made it to Seattle, but I was a mess. My sister took one look at me and made me sleep for like 12 hours. When I told her the story, she said something that really messed with my head. She asked if I'd checked any security cameras along the way. I hadn't thought of that. So we called a few places I'd stopped at. Every single one said their cameras only showed one white Honda, one car, just mine. I still don't know what happened out there. Was I hallucinating? Was someone playing an elaborate prank? Or was I somehow stalking innocent people without realizing it? All I know is I flew back to Phoenix. I'm never taking another road trip alone again. And sometimes, when I'm driving around town, I swear I still see that white Honda in my rearview mirror. Maybe it's all in my head, but I don't think so. This happened to me and my friends last summer. I don't talk about it much, 'cause it freaks me out, but here goes. Me, Jessa, Torin, and Kale, we decided to do this road trip for our college friend group's 5th anniversary. We were driving from Boise, Idaho to Seattle, just for fun, you know. Packed some snacks, made a playlist, the usual. Jessa's old Honda rattled the whole way, and Torin kept complaining about the AC being weak. I remember Kale spilling his soda on the seat and cursing under his breath, like that was the worst thing that could happen. God, we were so clueless. It started normal. We stopped at this diner in Pendleton, Oregon for burgers. Jessa posted a pic of her fries on Instagram, captioned it, "Road trip vibes." Then, like an hour later, Torin's scrolling his phone and goes, guys? Look at this. Some random account posted the exact same photo. Same diner, same fries, same freaking table. The caption was identical too. "Road trip vibes." We laughed it off, thinking someone stole Jess's post. But then, more posts came. Another group, 4 people, at the same gas station we hit in Walla Walla. Same pump number, same dumb pose Kale did by the car. I got this weird feeling in my gut, but I didn't say nothing. We kept driving, but it got weirder. This group, they called themselves the Anniversary Crew too, posted a video of them singing the same song we were blasting, "Sweet Home Alabama." Torin's like, "This is some bullshit prank, right?" But their faces, they looked like us. Not exact, but close. Like creepy close. Same hair, same builds. I kept refreshing their page, and every stop we made, they did too. Same scenic lookout in Yakima, same coffee shop in Ellensburg. They even posted about Jessa's car overheating, same as ours did. Kale's hands were shaking when he showed us their post about it. "How the hell do they know?" he whispered. We tried messaging them. "Hey, who are you guys?" No reply. We called the diner, asked if another group came in after us. The waitress sounded confused, said no one else showed up. I didn't sleep that night in the motel. The floorboards in my room creaked every time Torin rolled over in his bed next door, and I kept thinking someone was outside. We decided to find these people. Drove to their next stop, a park in Tacoma, but when we got there, nothing. No one. Just their post, time-stamped 5 minutes before we arrived, showing our spot. Jessa started freaking out, saying maybe we're in some experiment, like the government's watching us. Torin thought we were losing it, said maybe we were copying them without knowing. My head hurt trying to make sense of it. Then, late that night, we got a video message. It was them, sitting in a car that looked like Jessa's Honda, staring straight at the camera. The one who looked like me said, "Don't trust your memories. One of us is about to disappear forever." The video cut off. I dropped my phone. Kyle was crying, saying he didn't feel real anymore. Jessa just stared out the window, muttering about how her cat used to scratch the couch back home. We never made it to Seattle. Turned around, drove straight back to Boise. The posts stopped. Their account vanished. But I still check my phone sometimes, waiting for another message. I don't know what was real. Were they us? Were we them? I keep thinking about that video, their faces, that warning. Sometimes I wake up at night, sure I heard my own voice outside my window, whispering my name. I don't know what's worse, thinking we're crazy or knowing we might not be. I gotta tell you about this messed up thing that went down with me and my girlfriend Vesper a couple months back. We were on this road trip, right? Driving from Boston to Oregon, just trying to chill and see some stuff. Work was killing us, and I forgot to pack my razor, so I was looking scruffy the whole time. Anyway, it started out cool, normal, you know? We were cutting through Ohio, then Indiana, hitting these long, empty highways. Stopped at diners, snapped pics, all that. But after a few days, it got weird. Like Vesper kept saying stuff, and I'd think, wait, didn't she say that yesterday? I'd laugh it off. Road trips mess with your head, right? But then, one night in some shitty motel in Illinois, I'm digging through my bag for socks, and I find this stack of receipts. all from the same gas station in Terre Haute. Dates going back weeks. We'd only been on the road 3 days, or so I thought. I show Vesper, and she's all, "No way, that's gotta be a mistake." But then we check our phones. Pictures, same diner, same poses, same damn smiles over and over, dated different days. My hands were shaking. Then, we find notes. In my handwriting, shoved in my jacket pocket. Stuff like, "We're trapped, break it." Vesper had one in her bag too. "Don't trust the routine." We didn't write those. Did we? I couldn't sleep after that. Next morning, we hit a convenience store in Lafayette. I begged the clerk to show us the security tapes. He's this grumpy old dude, but he pulls it up. There we are. Same argument about where to eat. Same snacks, same everything, day after day. Like we're stuck on repeat. Vesper's voice cracked when she said, "What the fuck is this?" We tried to figure it out. Were we drugged? Brainwashed? I kept thinking someone was watching us, messing with us. We decided to switch it up, skip the diner, drive a different road. But it was hard. We'd forget, slip back into the same crap. Vesper'd say, "Let's eat here," and I'd agree before I even realized it. Then one night, I dreamed something awful. Tires screeching, glass breaking, Vesper screaming. I wake up gasping and she's awake too, staring at me. "I saw it too," she whispers. Like, maybe something bad happened, and our heads locked us in this loop to hide it. But those notes, the footage, who did that? The next day, we're in the car, and Vesper finds this tiny camera under the seat. Someone's been watching us. I smashed it, drove us straight to a police station in Springfield. The cop just shrugged, said there's no record of us crashing or anything. I wanted to scream. We didn't know what to do. Keep going, stay stuck, it's all terrifying. Part of me wanted to just keep driving the same roads, you know? It felt safe. But we pushed on, trying to remember. Sometimes I still hear Vesper humming this tune she always did in the car, and I wonder if we're really out. That's the worst part. I might never know if we escaped or if I'm still stuck telling myself I'm free.